Day 3 of being a part-time YouTuber. What's good, y'all? I'm back with another video. For today, I wanted to discuss the Bradley Beal fiasco. If y'all not tapped in, that boy Bradley Beal got to come off the bench now. Nurkic should come off the bench as well. If you're not tapped in with how the season's going for the Phoenix Suns, they're pretty mid. They're 2 games below 500 right now. Like 12th in the Western Conference. They stink for real. Their defense is not good. Offense is middling. The glaring weaknesses on the team of redundancy of guards and no depth at the wing and at the one, at the 5 and at the 1. Sorry, is really tarnishing them. They nuked a lot of their assets to acquire guys like Bradley Beal and Yusuf Nurkic, and it's just proven to have been a disaster. And clearly the only option for the Suns is to rebuild because they're not going to be able to do nothing with this roster. Considering the fact that they are just cashed out, they don't got no bread. Everybody's worth hella chicken in the books. Bro, you gotta pay Nurk 20 M's. You gotta pay Bradley Beal 50. Devin Booker gotta get a payday. KD needs a payday. Like, there's a lot of niggas that gotta get paid over there. So it's a real tall task for the Phoenix Suns to really make something out of this. But by putting Bradley Beal on the bench, it gives them the incentive to make Bradley Beal uncomfortable and want to get traded. So that way they know where Bradley Beal wants to go. And they can handle his situation accordingly. The Suns got to do something, though. Soon, fast, because, it's probably inevitable that Kevin Durant's gone. So they got to look into really trying to rebuild towards the future, because it's just nothing that you're going to be able to do with this Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, Bradley Beal scenario. Maybe you could try to get Devin Booker to commit so you can build a contending team around him quicker. However, it took like 7 years to get the job done to build a team around Devin Booker to compete in the first place. So maybe you have to get rid of him too. Just acquire as much assets as you can in Oklahoma City Thunder, your rebuilding process. Just make sure you draft right and take as much draft capital as you can, because you're going nowhere fast, and you have absolutely zero draft capital right now as we speak, which is why you can't even really make a trade to begin with. So just by accumulating assets as much as possible. I already had my rant about how I feel about NBA players yesterday, so I don't really want to elaborate too much on how I feel about this from Bradley Beal's perspective. However, I'm pretty sure he knows the writing's on the wall. He hasn't been able to put together 2 healthy seasons in a row for his entire career, so the writing's on the wall at this point, for real. There's not much we can really say about Bradley Beal. Good hooper, great career, solid player, and on the right role for the right team, he'll be able to provide and compete. I'm not sure he's too worried about his role. However, I think he's just worried about glitz and glamour, as is everybody else in the league. But it'll be dope to see what happens going forward, because this experiment's not working and it's time to wrap it up. I think that's everybody's opinion on the Bradley Beal situation, because the Suns just can't string together good quality wins, and he's not out there. He's not out there playing and competing for those guys. So if he's not gonna be playing and the Suns can't string together wins, even without him on the roster, that means that there's a problem with the roster. The roster's handicapped because they got to pay a guy like Bradley Beal, so everything's a little bit more complicated in that regard. And I just think they gotta cut ties. They gotta cut ties, and they gotta do this as soon as possible. But the truth of the matter is, they're not gonna probably be able to do it without expanding KD, which is probably what's gonna happen soon. I think KD's on the market. He might be gone soon. I think with KD being gone, that will open up the means to then ship Bradley Beal. Y'all let me know what y'all think's gonna happen with Bradley Beal. I don't think Bradley Beal gets traded till KD gets traded. It's probably my hot take of the week. But y'all let me know what y'all feel about the situation, man. Focus, y'all. Thanks for tuning in.